Oh, hello. You want to do a project?
Howdy folks, my name's Luke, and what you're looking at here is a back of the napkin sketch of a workbench that I designed to use up some of the spare scrap wood that I had in my workshop. I actually have plenty of countertop space in my workshop, but it's filled with stuff. And so instead of cleaning my workshop, I decided to build a new workbench. I think some people can probably relate to that. So here I've figured out how many 2x4s, how much plywood, etc. that I'll need. And I decided to add some caster wheels. This is a picture of it after I had built it. I don't have any footage of me actually building it, unfortunately. But I did come up with a cool little storage solution here using some bus bins underneath and a nice little shelf on the bottom for scrap wood. Now, this bench has a wood top, a beautiful wood top. But if you see on the right there where I have that plastic sheeting, that's my other workbench where I worked on some small engines, a little rebuild of a chainsaw. There it is, disgusting stain. So I rebuilt this chainsaw, this little small engine, and I just stained the hell out of my worktop with it, and it looks disgusting now. And so I looked around on the internet, and some of my favorite YouTubers, Stratton from M539 Restorations, for instance, and other mechanics have stainless steel worktops. The stainless steel is easy to clean, easy to keep clean, and doesn't damage easily. Now, I looked into stainless steel, and it's pretty expensive for a nice gauge. But I found an inexpensive solution on Amazon in a thin gauge, and we'll see how that works. Well, I ordered some stainless steel from Amazon to put on my worktop here on my bench so that I could do oily, messy jobs without leaving huge stains. And these were advertised as being 24 by 30 inches. However, I've got them laid out here and I've got half an inch on each end that's not covered. And that is because they're not 24 inches, they are 23 and 5/8 by... They are actually 30 inches long. They're 23 and 5/8 wide. So I'm just going to center them. They also came kind of dented. I've tapped out those dents. But the edge with a marker. I'm just chopping the steel. Too bad. Not too bad. That's pretty good. I'm gonna push it back about. That's pretty bad. I think that should be good. Should be a decent work surface once I secure it. Hello?
What's all this banging around?
Putting this steel.
Why are you hammering down here?
It came bent, so
It came dented.
dented. So I hammered it in a couple spots.
You need help? Look, there's me.
Yeah, at the Grand Canyon. I'm making a crappy video right now.
Am I in it?
Yeah, you're in it.
Where's the camera? Oh! Visit from the wifey in the workshop.
Yeah.
It's the
You
What's
turned
it-
me into an internet legend as if you like delivered me lemonades from time to time.
Oh my god.
Or like a sandwich even. People would be like, this guy's not real. So there, when I was talking about making a crappy video, this is my very first YouTube video, so if you would, please give it a thumbs up if you like it. I read somewhere that you have to make a bunch of crappy things first before you can make a really good thing, so this is my first crappy thing. Steel is sus. Super sus. I've got a bunch of projects planned for this workbench. I've got a 1994 BMW convertible that I bought on Facebook Marketplace that I'm going to fix up on this channel. And I plan to do some of the first projects on this workbench. I'm going to reupholster the seats right now because it's wintertime and I can't really work outside. I don't have a garage. So you'll be seeing those riveting videos coming up soon. In the meantime, here's more footage of me peeling plastic off the steel. So I had a couple of cans of spray adhesive in my chemicals bin over there. One is Loctite spray adhesive. I think I've got about a quarter of a can left. And one is this Pro Grade spray adhesive by Wilson Art 700A. They both say they bond laminates, papers, plastics, metals, foams, and fabrics. So I'm gonna really use a mixture of these. Use this up and use this. I'm gonna adhesive the back, and then after that I will drill some holes and put probably some countersunk screws in so that it'll be nice and flat. But this should be good. And this surface looks good. So pardon me if I come off as a little awkward in these videos. This is, like I said, my first YouTube video. I'm a little nervous in front of the camera, and I'm hoping that gets better as I make more of these. It's been a while since I've used this. You gotta respect the Birkenstocks with socks. This is a great shot. I am not sponsored by Wrangler jeans, by the way. But Wrangler, if you want to sponsor me, you know how to contact me. So here I'm just lining up the steel. I'm gonna weight it down since I just glued it and let it fly from there. Wait an hour, and then I will do another one. Shake it off, let's shake it off. How professional is this B-roll footage? I'm pretty proud of myself for this. Ooh, that's cold. So I am listening to Game of Thrones on Audible right now, and it's pretty awesome. I listen to a lot of sci-fi and fantasy on Audible. I crush audiobooks, and should probably listen to more self-help, but for right now, Game of Thrones is doing it for me. I've never watched the show before either, and I'm simultaneously watching it with the audiobooks, and it's pretty cool. So here I'm just straightening out some of the bent corners. These steel plates they're super thin gauge. I think they're like 22 gauge. And they came pretty bent up. They came in the mail and the corners came pretty bent, so I had to straighten them out a little bit. This steel is super thin. I'm hoping that it holds up pretty well. I mean, I'm not going to be banging on my work surface very much with big hammers or anything, so hopefully it will hold up, but we'll see. So here I'm just measuring out and making marks on where to drill holes. I'll drill holes along the front and put 2 holes in each one on the back. Hopefully with the adhesive, this will keep them all secured. So what I'm doing here is drilling pilot holes through the steel. I'll then enlarge the pilot holes and use a countersunk bit to make room for the countersunk screws that I'm going to use to make a nice flat work surface. I'm using the countersunk bit here, and it's not working very well, and I'm trying to figure out why. I'm kind of like puzzled and looking at it like a otter with a clamshell. So I gotta wait to do the chamfering on these holes because I completely screwed this bit. This must be a wood bit. And it was just one of the bits I had that was that I've collected over the years. I guess it was for wood only. So I've got some steel bits coming, and once those arrive, I should be able to finish this project. There's the old countersunk bit, assumedly a wood bit. And here's the new bits. Whoa, whoa, Irwin. Oh man, steel countersunk bits, amazing, wow. That drill is a Craftsman snap-on, or I think it's snap-on drill. I think that's their system. But it crapped out on me recently, and I did a little internet research and found the motor for it. I couldn't find any other problem with it, so I replaced the motor. It was $15 on Amazon, and then I installed it, and it works like a champ now. Once again. And of course, the Milwaukee drill is just incredible. It does everything you want it to do, better than you thought it would. Here I'm just filing off the edge here. It had a lip on it from where I had cut it with the tin snips earlier. And I'm just filing that off, hammering it down where necessary so that I don't cut myself when I'm working on it later. right, and here's the finale. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's going to serve me well. This was a fun project, and learning how to film it and edit using DaVinci Resolve free video editing software was a fun challenge. Look for more of these videos in the future, especially on the BMW project, and I'll also be posting more side quests like this one, like around the house projects and things like that. Thanks for watching.